Again, we have so many candles going.
This might hurt a little.
How about some water?
How's she look?
I've been
Her
streaming for
suturing
about 2
skills
hours. Holy
need
crap.
some work, but otherwise, I say she should be fine.
So, it wasn't a lurker bite?
If it was, the fever would have already set in, and her temperature would be through the roof.
So realistically, you didn't need to leave me in the shed overnight. You could have just checked on me at this point. That's what you could have done. But what do I know?
I wish you wouldn't have done what you did.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You manipulated my daughter.
Oh.
I asked for her help.
She's not someone you can just ask for help.
Well, too late for
I'll
you.
give
We're
the
already
benefit
sworn
of the
friends.
doubt, but there are a few things you need to know about my daughter.
Okay.
Dude, I'm not
She
trying to
isn't
make a
like
move
you.
on her.
You may not get that initially, but once you're around her for a while, you'll understand. If she knew how bad the world is, what it's really like out there, she would cease to function. She's my little girl. She's all I have left, and I would ask that you stay away from her.
You don't have to threaten me.
Rebecca was worried you might be working with someone else, that your being here was no accident.
Well, he's not even going to
Guess
acknowledge
we'll
what I just
find
said.
out.
But apparently he'll
One thing
remember
I know
that.
for sure, you are not to be trusted.
Well, dang.
Stay away from my daughter.
Jeez, dude. It is so dark out there.
Hey, brought you some food if you're hungry.
Thanks, man. What is this, like,
That's gonna
porridge?
leave one hell of a scar.
Battle wound. Better than losing it.
Better than losing it.
Now you can say that again. Scars? They're way cooler than stumps. What?
Nothing. I just had a friend who lost his arm once. That's all.
Hey, look, a reference to decisions in the first game. That would change if Lee didn't take his arm off.
Hey, look. I just want to say I'm sorry for being a dick out there.
The icon on his hat looked almost like a Pokeball icon for a sec there. It's kind of
Nick's
aggro.
been known to go off every once in a while. Don't hold it against him.
Yeah, I guess we all have our moments.
You definitely had one out there.
You were just
Like, I think of
protecting
the
your
word aggro
friends.
nowadays, and I think
get
of
it.
a
I didn't mean to be so harsh.
video
I just-
game terms for someone aggroing, not
We had a bad experience.
the actual meaning of the word aggro. That now it sounds weird to hear it.
We've all had bad experiences.
Nick lost his mom. We took care of someone who got bit.
It was my fault.
It was no one's fault. We thought we could control it, but we couldn't. And then she turned, and his mom was standing right there, and she got attacked. And there was nothing we could do about it.
Anyway, hopefully you understand.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Uzma. Welcome to Dark House. I got all patched up. Now I'm nom-nomming.
So, since you're pretty much on your own, what's your plan?
Kick ass and chew gum. Think about moving on.
I'm thinking about
Nope,
moving
Pete's
on.
still okay. Don't jinx
You're
it.
welcome to stay here if you want.
No one's died.
You let yourself heal up. Take some time to sort things out.
Do you think everyone else will be okay with it?
They'll just have to deal with it. So, what happened to your parents? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, that's kind of what the
I've
first
seen
game was
what
about.
happened to them is
That's right,
what happened
I'm
to
all
just
out
about
of
everyone's
gum.
parents. just so young. Didn't think you could have made it on your own for so long, but maybe you did.
Does it matter?
I was just curious on how you made it this far.
I just tried to stay with good people and not do anything dumb.
Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
Sure, events of the first game.
My parents went on vacation and left me with a babysitter. And they never came back. We went to Savannah to find them, but they were already dead.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, events of the first game.
This man found me and took care of me. We met up with other survivors and we all tried to make it. But it didn't work. His name was Lee. He taught me how to survive.
He was a good dude.
He's the reason I keep my hair short.
What happened to him?
Give me the option. Yep. Same thing that happens to everyone.
The same thing that happens to everyone. But he saved me first. Lots of times.
Well, sounds like he was a real good
there was a
guy.
couple others of Omid and Krista at the end of
He
the
was.
game that we joined up with, but then Omid was killed off like right in the opening scene of this game.
I hate
And then
to interrupt,
Krista.
but I'm out there standing watch, and I can't help but notice this place is lit up like a goddamn beacon in the middle.
She's
of the
around
night.
like a
Yeah, it's
little
time to come in
longer,
anyways.
Now
and
get
then
your
like those
wits where
guys
you
come
can.
after us,
We're
and
going
then
fishing
we
the
get
first
found in
night.
that situation with the
Fresh rookies
down the
from
river and
hell.
with the dog and stuff, and Krista's
That's
fate isn't
nice.
clear, and I don't remember what it is from my memory because it's been so long, so it is possible that she might just be dead too. So yeah.
Oh, you're still here.
And you're still a bitch. Yeah, Snape
I wouldn't
kills
be comfortable
Dumbledore.
if I were you.
That's what's gonna happen here.
Maybe you fooled everyone else, but not me.
Been a while since I've heard someone say that. I'll give back
Don't
sass.
talk to me like that.
For what? You can't pull some shit on me. I'm not my husband.
You should watch your language if you're going to be a mom.
You should watch your ass if you know what's good for you.
I just needed some help.
Well, you got it. Now go.
Let's press her.
Whose baby is it?
Excuse me?
If it's not Alvin's, whose is it?
You shut your fucking mouth.
I won't tell.
I won't tell.
I knew you were going to be a fucking problem.
It's been so long since playing this game. I don't remember like having disagreements with her and us not liking each other. I don't remember the attitude. Also, my microphone isn't peaking at all, is it? I'm getting into the red in OBS sometimes, and I'm
How
worried
you
that
holding up? I heard you
when
got
I'm
an
raising my
earful
voice
from
that it
Rebecca
gets
last night.
like bad.
Once she gets going, there's no bringing her back. Her bark's worse than her bite.
She doesn't scare
She's
me.
all talk. She doesn't scare me.
Soup
She
peeking
was in a
there.
mood
Well,
last
that'd be
night,
good then if it
that's for
isn't.
Sure.
I've been meaning to like take a dedicated session to like properly just
I'll
optimize
follow
audio
these fish tracks.
lately.
It
So I've
ain't
been a little
much
bit
further.
sketched out recently, but I haven't had the time to do so.
Anyone teach you
Really, New
how to
Orleans with
shoot?
that type of attitude? Oh,
By that I mean taught proper. Any idiot with a finger can shoot.
Yeah, but not a rifle.
Well, that makes sense. Let's
Jeez.
kick. This thing would probably knock you on your ass.
But yeah, the amount of CPU being
Nick was
used
about
shouldn't
your
affect
age.
it.
First
Because
time I
it should
took
just
him
be like the
hunting,
audio that you're hearing.
Came across this beautiful 13-point buck just standing there on the ridgeline. The boy takes the rifle, he lines up the shot just like I taught him, and
You should
then
clean
I
your
hear him
weapon,
start whining.
dude.
He turns to me and he says,
Like,
"I
proper
can't do
service
it.
is important
I
for
can't
firearms.
shoot it, Uncle Pete. Please don't make me shoot it."
I tried to say one of the options and ran out of time.
Hey,
Didn't give me very long for that one.
why didn't you wait?
You want us standing around while you piss on a tree?
Nah,
You
solve
know where
all
the river is,
problems with
boy.
violence. Solve all violence with problems,
So
I
grabbed
almost
the
started to
gun
say
out of
for
his
some
hand
reason.
Before the big buck runs off, when bang, the gun fires. Boy nearly gut shot me. And of course, the buck gets away.
What are you going and telling her this shit for?
'Cause you almost blew her face off yesterday. Seems relevant. Trying to let her know it's nothing personal with you.
Why are you always giving me a hard time?
Because you're always giving everyone else a hard time.
I apologized already. She accepted.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
It's fine. He apologized.
He apologized.
Ah,
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're
I
doing
think a
good
lot of
enough
people just
job
like
of
to
that
feel
on
like
your
they're
own.
coming out on top. Is what it is.
Leaving
But
us
they have
I
to
know
be the
where the
winner.
fucking river is.
Yeah, I've heard of some
So
doing
anyway,
that kind of
I
thing.
found that buck later that season. Shot it right in the neck. Brought it up to my sister's figuring she'd want to freeze some of the meat. Nick didn't speak to me for weeks. Sometimes you gotta play a role. Even if it means people you love hate you for it.
You should tell him that.
You should tell him that.
Pete will remember that.
Uncle Pete!
Nick!
Nick!
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I can barely even tell on that last shot that there was a zombie there. I was too distracted by the rock. And the guy blended in.
Full of holes.
Who do you think
Maybe,
did this?
at least with like
Not
key
sure,
dialogue.
But it ain't your average gang of
Even if
thugs,
someone
that
dies
much
to
I know.
avoid spoilers.
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you do?
Who's Carver?
Especially in a story like this, there's no way that
Check those
Pete
guys
lives.
there.
Like, a
Be
game like this
careful.
where you know a
Some
bunch of
of
people
them
are gonna
still
die.
moving.
Like, he's got red flags all over him. He's got death flags all over him. Right?
What
Surely.
can I do?
See if you can find anything else.
Especially
Like
considering I
what?
don't really remember him.
Like what might tell us who did this.
To be fair, the other guy here, I don't really remember much of either. Like, he at least looks a little familiar to me.
This one's shot too.
Through the head?
Like the other of the same group, or you
Yeah.
mean the bad guy group
Check
from
the rest.
earlier in the game?
And look for ammo.
Wait, I don't know if
Run
you
them
even
low.
in the stream with it when the bad guy group from the beginning of the game was here. I think that you came in after that. Is the case there?
Can I help?
I got it.
I see Guzma and Azzy redeeming absolutely nothing here, but I don't see it in my chat there. What? The chat I read from, I could have sworn I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, I'm seeing points redemptions. I'm gonna refresh my chat and see if I see things. No. Shall not out nothing you. Oh, now I'm seeing the redeems in that chat that I actually read from. Okay.
Are you sure you're okay?
Ask my uncle. He knows everything.
Apparently the only thing I have is a hammer, and I don't know where the heck I'm keeping that. Don't know if I want to know either. What? Do I just have to talk to them until something happens?
Is he shot too?
Yeah. These fellas got lit up something good.
Guzman's more boosted than me. Oh, it might be on cooldown. Sometimes Nightbot doesn't like it when there's, like, things in quick succession. It doesn't always work. No, I don't think that the, it might not be case sensitive. Maybe it is. I don't remember.
What's this
But I don't
doing here?
think it is. Hello, Gierkoviak. How's it going? Welcome on into I'm not used to this shading. 101. I've never played the remaster here, just the original. But pretty alrighty, enjoying
There are
some
more out
Halloween.
there.
This wasn't no rinky-dink pissing match.
Had a chill time walking around campus as Luigi in with my Ghostbusters
Where you
Proton
going?
pack
We need to get the fuck out
earlier
of here.
today.
Gotta check the rest.
And now
What?
continuing with our
Why?
Walking Dead
Calm
series,
down and
continuing
think
from
about it,
last year.
son.
Calm down. We gotta get out of here now.
Jesus Christ.
doesn't
Get
look
a
good.
hold of yourself.
No, I don't
That's
want
right.
Pete to
This
die.
doesn't look good.
No, it
I know he's got death flags all
One of these
over him,
folks
but
might
like,
still be alive, and they might just be inclined to tell us.
No,
who did
don't
this.
do it, man.
We gotta do this now. Stay here. Keep searching these.
oh, I guess I'm coming over
This is
here
a dumb
too.
idea.
You know, Nick, I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
Oh, he's about to
What,
die
you
like right
asshole?
now as they're
Nobody in
arguing.
this world is ever gonna
'Cause
give a
that's the rule in
goddamn
these
whether
kinds
you
of
like
stories.
something or not. You gotta grow up, son.
This is gonna be like their last conversation because,
Come on,
again,
you
it's
wanna
the
be useful,
rule in these
so
kinds
look
of
out on that
stories.
tree line.
That's what you do. You
Whoever
kill
did
off this
might
guy,
still be out there,
and
for
then
another sucker to stumble across this mess.
the other
It's like
dudo lives with like
fish.
regret
That's
for
what
the
I
rest of
do.
the game.
I'd be more useful with a gun.
I don't doubt it.
At some point, you guys have to trust me.
Hell, I trust you, but not everyone's at that point yet.
Pete's got my back,
Time.
but I don't think he's gonna live
Just
much
keep your
longer.
guns straight.
I don't think that's realistic.
Same deal. Been shot to pieces. Hope this isn't anyone you know.
Oh no.
Good.
I thought he was gonna shoot him at first, and I was like, "Don't do that."
Damn it.
But he did
More
the
on
smarter
that
thing.
side. You check out these
Can
ones.
be
See if there's
realistic,
anything on 'em that'll
where the
tell us
characters are a bit more careful and logical. You just gotta believe. Just gotta believe that our man Pete is gonna make it through to the end of this game. Yeah, the background and stuff there is actually pretty nice in this style, I will admit. Oh, my bag. You just gotta believe. The power of mermaid magic. Oh, is this part of like the bad guy group? From the beginning of the game? What happened to you?
What happened to you?
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of
Good
it,
stuff.
but I remember it being like my least favorite
woman
Mario and
I
Luigi
just
game.
met.
Like, I still
What
thought there was some
happened to her?
fun with it.
Please.
But I remember
Tell
compared
me.
to the others, I wasn't the biggest
Tell
fan.
me.
But I'll remember that more intimately when I eventually get to it on this channel. Well, there's fresh river water here, so like I can get more anyway. I'll give him water. And then he can tell me the truth. Before I go, you must know.
Thank you.
Whoops. I muted the game on my headphones. Whoops, am I still using display capture? It's showing like music playing earlier instead of the game capture. I was using display capture. So you got to see like my volume adjustment thingamabob. Alright, now we're back to game capture. It should be better anyway. I didn't even realize.
Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it.
No, Pete! No!
I'm out of ammo. Up this way. Bitch. Damn it. You get your asses over here, both of you. I'll cover you. We gotta get out of here.
Well,
Get over here, God damn it.
Pete's dead now, so like, this is the more realistic thing to do. I'm sorry, Pete.
Pete.
I'm sorry, man. I really wanted to take you through to the end, but you had to be careless. Have you reloaded that thing once? Yeah, that is gonna be their last conversation. I didn't even see him put a bullet in there. Well, I guess there would be some in the chamber.
We have to go.
Could have saved him. How could you just leave him?
Well, he was bitten, dude. Chill out. Wait, that's the whole first episode next time on The Walking Dead. What?
What are we gonna do?
But yeah, that, also not the,
Someone's outside.
not the chamber, but the... What's it called on, like, a
Someone
bolt
came
action?
looking for
It
you.
wouldn't be called a
They're there.
magazine. 'Cause a
What?
magazine is
Say
something
what
that you
his
can,
name
like,
was?
remove.
We know damn well who it was.
But whatever the place where the ammo goes
The guy
is
we were with
on a
before.
bolt action.
What's he
I
gonna
forget
do?
what it's called. I have my firearms license now. I should know these things, but I don't. Like the terminology, like I know how it works.
I can't keep going.
I figure we got about 5 more days to reach those mountains.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Just
Is it
relax
all
and
just
put
the
gun
chamber?
down, man.
Because I think chamber, and I'll think of like the place that the bullet that's about to be fired is loaded.
We're dead.
Ooh, who's it gonna be? I already know who it is because that's like a key plot point of this game, but that's spoilers. Split decision completed season 2 episode 1. I just got a Steam achievement. You and 58.7% of players stopped to help Krista. Mercy, did you kill a dog? You and 52.5% of players killed the dog. Did you accept Nick's apology? These are so dang close. You and 51.1% of players accept Nick's apology. And I assume that this is just with the definitive series or whatever it's called statistics, not the original. Did you give water to the dying man? You and 43.2% of players gave water to the dying man. Did you save Nick or Pete? Wow, very few went to Nick. Well, not very few, but you know what I mean. Yeah, those might not be, like, super accurate in terms of, like, all players, considering it probably doesn't encompass the other game, all the people that play the original, like me. But yeah, we're playing The Walking Dead Season 2. Oh, well, we don't need to see this. We can sit through the credits and give a full review at the end of the final episode, but that's not quite yet here. Yeah, now we can do a House Divided. So that was the beginning of episode 1 there. You can remove it, it's a meg, otherwise it's a chamber. Where the bullet is about to fire. Where the bullet that's about to fire rests is the bolt. I thought that where it rests is... Because, like, you can call that the bolt on a bolt action, but you wouldn't be able to call it that on something like a lever action or a semi-automatic or anything like that. So, just like the term that all these things would share would be the chamber, I'm pretty sure. And then the place that it goes is some other thingamabob. Is it just all bolt? Am I going crazy here? Let's see here. Bolt action rifle terminology chart. Let's look up here, because I'm gonna be bothered about this otherwise here. Let's have a quick look-see. The bolt. Is it just called the magazine as well? Oh, I guess there are some that would have, like, actual magazines that you can take in and out, but not all. Magazine release. Yeah, I guess maybe a lot of them do use magazines. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, but the thing that I had in mind was ones that store the bullets, like, along here, and then as you fire one, it comes back, and then back and back, like, across the multiple that you've, like, pumped into the side. Like, no, not one with a magazine. Gosh dang it. What is it called? Receivers, like where it goes in there. Pump action firearms. I don't know. Here. Pump action firearm. Because it's gotta be like similar terminology, at least. And that'd be the more common thing to, I don't know, I guess there's some that would be magazines as well. But like the magazine tubular. Okay, so it's just called magazine anyway, even if you have like a tube there that you can't remove, that you're like loading bullets into from the side or from the top. So it's still just called magazine. Okay. Even if it's not. Loading port, well, loading port for a magazine, but ones that don't have like a loadable magazine. Yeah, I guess they're just called magazine tubes. I don't know if that was something that was mentioned in like my firearms courses and I forgot about, or what it was. Yeah, I guess that's what they are, is magazine tubes. That's why I guess that's what I meant to say. Magazine loading port. Yeah, most of them depict it with mags. Alright, well, good to know here. Good to know in that case. Parts of an M1903 Springfield. I can look up just this. Not chart. No, not Fallout 4. I didn't mean to hit F. What would these be? These wouldn't be charts. These would be diagrams? Diagram? Firing pin rod, cocking piece. Yeah, receiver there. Bolt for, like, the actual bolt. Yeah, that makes sense there. But this here, so that'd be 20. Yeah, so it just counts as, like, magazine there. But this would be one where that, I don't think that this would be like an actual magazine that you put in. I'm pretty sure you just load the bullets into this directly and it would hold it, right? Because there's like the drop plate there. Is that a drop plate? Magazine spring, follower, floor plate. That's what it is. It's labeled 23 there. Yeah, floor plate, not drop plate. Yeah, no removable mag. You just like load it into this here. And yeah, it's all called magazine, not the chamber. So like this here would be the actual chamber. Does it say chamber on here somewhere? Yeah. It'd be something like that. Something along those lines with unmatched accuracy. Yeah, I guess it's all called like magazine or magazine tube. And then chamber being like where the round ready to be fired would be the case. Well, I guess I'm starting it. I didn't actually mean to start.